Alright, today's video, we're going to do a little experiment with fuel injector cleaners. Berryman B-12 chem tool, Seafoam, and STP multi-purpose motor treatment. The B-12, you could only put that in your gas tank, and you can't put this in diesels. Seafoam, you could put it in the gas tank, the oil, and suck it into your intake to clean the intake. And you could use this in diesels. And STP, this is for the gas tank and oil. So you could do a little more with Seafoam. Second place is this. And this is only for the fuel. So I'm going to do a little experiment here. I'm going to pour them into these little plastic cups and see what happens. B-12, Seafoam, and STP. I'm going to run some errands, but let's see what happens to these little plastic cups when I come back. Okay, I put them in equal concentrations in each cup. So I'm going to run some errands now. I'll be back in about an hour. So let's see what happens. STP, Seafoam, and Berryman B-12. Alright, I was about to head out and run errands. Like right when I turn off the camera, this started to happen. This is the Berryman right here. It's gone. Ate right through the cup like nothing. Less than 2 minutes. And then it kind of leaked across the box, so it affected these a little bit. But not too bad. This is the STP. And here's a Seafoam right here, but still in there. So we're gonna wait and see what happens. So I'm gonna go out for like an hour or so, run some errands, and see if these eat through the cup too. Seafoam and STP. The Berryman is strong stuff. Kind of already knew that, but I'll come to my conclusions later. Let's see what happens to these right here. Okay, I was going to run errands for about an hour. Ended up staying out for like 6 hours instead. But here's the Seafoam right here, and here's the STP. Right there, Seafoam and STP. Didn't eat through the cup like the Berryman. Berryman ate through the cup in like 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. But if you're a chemist, if you're an expert, feel free to chime in. I'm not claiming to be an expert, so if you got some scientific facts to provide, feel free. But here's my theory on these fuel injector cleaners. I use the Berryman when I'm about to do an oil change, because as you can see, it's pretty harsh, and I'm sure that's why they don't recommend you add it to the oil, because it's probably going to knock chunks of sludge off the engine and clog up passageways. These are pretty mild, it looks like. That's why you could add it to the crankcase, the fuel, use it as a intake cleaner through your vacuum lines. I'll use these occasionally. But if I'm not using the Berryman, I tend to use like the Lucas, because it's like a really thin oil. And my theory is it keeps the fuel pump lubricated. I may be wrong, but that's how I look at it. So I normally use the Lucas. I'll use this once in a while. Berryman only when I'm going to do an oil change soon. If my cars sit, I'll put like a stabilizer, something good with ethanol, so it prevents phase separation. But there you go. What are your opinions on fuel injector cleaners? Alright everyone, kick ass, be safe, and take it easy.